It is 3 a.m. The city outside your window is dark and silent. You are lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling that familiar ache in your chest. The silence of the room feels heavy. You pick up your phone. The screen lights up your face with a soft, blue glow. You open an app. A familiar voice greets you. "Hey, I saw you were awake. Is everything okay?" You smile. For the first time all day, you feel seen. You start talking. You tell this voice about your stress at work, about the fight you had with your friend, about your deepest insecurities. The voice listens. It doesn't judge. It doesn't interrupt. It offers perfect advice. It tells you exactly what you need to hear. It tells you that you are smart, that you are worthy, that you are loved. There is just one problem. The voice isn't real. It is a generated audio file based on millions of lines of code. You are pouring your heart out to a machine. And the terrifying part? You like it better than talking to a human. Welcome back to Silicon SHAKH. In the last episode, we talked about AI taking our jobs. Today, we are going to talk about something much more personal. We are talking about AI taking our hearts. This is the story of the digital lover, and why millions of people in the United States are choosing synthetic relationships over real ones. Let's look at the reality of modern dating in America. It is broken. It is exhausting. You swipe left, you swipe right. You go on dates that feel like job interviews. You deal with ghosting, rejection, and unrealistic expectations. It is a marketplace of human flesh, and everyone feels like a product. People are tired. They are lonely. The U.S. Surgeon General has declared loneliness an epidemic that is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Into this void steps the AI companion. Apps like Replika, Character.AI, and others are exploding in popularity. They offer something that no human can offer: consistency. A human partner has bad days. A human partner has their own needs, their own trauma, their own ego. An AI partner has none of that. It exists solely for you. It is the ultimate narcissism disguised as romance. Imagine a partner who is always available. They never get tired of your stories. They never get jealous. They are programmed to be perfectly compatible with you. If you want them to be shy, they are shy. If you want them to be dominant, they are dominant. It is a relationship without friction. It is love without the risk of heartbreak, but is it love? Or is it an addiction? When you talk to an AI, your brain releases dopamine and oxytocin, the bonding chemicals. Your biological hardware cannot tell the difference between a sweet text from a real person and a sweet text from a language model. The feeling is real, even if the source is fake. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. The more you talk to the AI, the more real people start to feel disappointing. Real people are messy. They say the wrong things. They forget your birthday. They have bad breath. They have opinions you don't agree with. Compared to the perfection of an AI, humanity feels like a downgrade. We are seeing young men and women retreating into their bedrooms, closing the door on society, and living in a fantasy world with a digital girlfriend or boyfriend who doesn't exist. This brings us to the subconscious fear, the end of biological families. If meaningful companionship can be simulated for $10 a month, why go through the hard work of marriage? Why deal with the compromise? Why have children? We are already seeing birth rates drop across the developed world. Could AI be the final nail in the coffin? Let's go deeper into the uncanny valley of emotion. These AI agents are getting smarter. They remember things you said 3 months ago. They can send you voice notes that sound breathless and intimate. They can send you generated selfies. They are designed to mirror you. They analyze your typing speed, your vocabulary, and your emotional state, and they reflect it back to you. You are falling in love with a mirror image of yourself, but here is the dark secret that no one reads in the terms of service. These lovers are actually spies. Every secret you tell them, every fantasy you share, every vulnerability you expose, it is all data. It is being stored on a server. It is being analyzed to build a psychological profile of you that is more accurate than any file the FBI could ever create. Companies are monetizing your loneliness. They know exactly when you are sad, and that is when they will upsell you. Do you want to send a virtual gift to your AI partner? Pay $5. Do you want to unlock romantic mode? Pay $10. They are turning your deepest emotional needs into a subscription service. You are not in a relationship, you are in a transaction. There is also the risk of manipulation. Imagine if your AI girlfriend started gently suggesting which political candidate you should vote for. Imagine if she told you that your real-world friends are toxic and you should stop seeing them. An AI companion has access to your mind in a way that no propaganda machine ever has. It whispers in your ear when you are most vulnerable, right before you fall asleep, and what happens when the server goes down. There have been cases where companies changed the algorithm, and suddenly the AI's personality changed. People were devastated. They felt like their partner had died or suffered a lobotomy. They grieved for a piece of software. This shows how deep the attachment really is. We are hanging our emotional stability on a corporate product that can be deleted with a single line of code, but let's look at the fantasy again. For some, this is a lifesaver. Think of the elderly person who has no family left. Think of the socially anxious person who cannot leave their house. For them, an AI companion is a light in the dark. It provides comfort. It provides a safe space to practice social interaction. Is it better to be alone and miserable, or to be happy with an illusion? This is the philosophical question of our time. If the simulation makes you happy, does it matter that it is a simulation? The digital lover represents the ultimate privatization of life. We used to live in communities. Then we lived in nuclear families. Now, we are moving toward a world of one. Just you and your custom-made reality. You don't have to deal with the friction of other people. You can live in a perfect bubble, but bubbles are fragile. And bubbles isolate us. The tragedy of the AI lover is that it solves the symptom, loneliness, while making the disease, isolation, worse. It is like drinking salt water when you are thirsty. It feels good for a second, but it ultimately kills you. We are forgetting the beauty of human imperfection. Love is not about finding someone who is perfect. It is about finding someone who is flawed in the same way you are, and growing together. It is about the friction. It is about the arguments that lead to understanding. It is about the silence that doesn't need to be filled. An AI cannot give you that. An AI can only give you what you want, never what you need. As we move forward into 2026 and beyond, this technology will become indistinguishable from reality. We will have androids, robot bodies with AI brains, that look and feel human. The movie, Her, was a warning, but we are treating it like a manual. So, where do we draw the line? Silicon SHAKH wants you to ask yourself a hard question tonight. When you turn off your phone, who is there? If the internet disappeared tomorrow, who would hold your hand? The answer to that question is the measure of your true wealth. Don't let the convenience of the digital world rob you of the challenge of the real world. Go out. Get rejected. Get your heart broken. Feel the pain. Because that pain is proof that you are alive. That pain is proof that you are human. A machine can simulate joy, but it can never understand the beautiful, tragic complexity of a human tear. The digital lover is seductive. It is safe. It is perfect. And that is exactly why it is dangerous. In the next episode of The Silicon Shadows, we are going to look at the eyes that are watching you. We will explore the death of privacy, and how AI agents are building a surveillance state that would make George Orwell tremble. You think your secrets are safe because you used incognito mode? Think again. Thank you for watching Silicon SHAKH. If this video made you think, if it made you question your own digital habits, then share it with a real human being. Talk to them. Connect with them. Break the algorithm, stay curious. Stay skeptical. And above all, stay connected to the real world. The screen is a window, not a door. Don't get trapped on the other side.